Okay, hello, welcome to my purple and white scripts guide. First things first, I'm the realist. Second, if you don't know where collectibles are, they're at Rads at Han. They're gonna be in right here at this trader. And then at this trader there will be script exchange. And then this trader is where you exchange your white scripts that you turn in for the tomes. I'll just go ahead and show you all the tomes. The ones that are, I won't be talking about any of these in this video, but I'll probably explain it in a different one when I do like cover Felania and stuff. But this is script exchange. You get gear. It's all gonna be 570. It's pretty chill to get. If you gather all day, you can have it all done within a couple days pretty easily. Especially if you catch Felania. For materials, your white scripts, you're going to be spending everything on these trader tokens for your tomes that are required for like legendary nodes and spicy fish like the Felania. That is worth 1400 purple scripts. And then here's your bait. The only bait I really use is Stardust for the Lunar Death Worm, which is 290 purple scripts. And then obviously the Felanias, which is 1400. So, if you're not level 90 yet, I would strongly suggest catching the whatever level you can get with your gatherer, be it mining or botany. And just work your way up. If you do accidentally mine or get a higher level one, don't worry, you can save it in your inventory and then you can turn it in once you're that level. So yeah, anyways, let's get out of this noisy ass fucking hallway. Holy crap, everybody's crafting. I can't get away from them, help. Okay, so the first thing I want to teach y'all that has helped me greatly since I've started gathering on the regular is how to use FF14 Teamcraft. And basically it's super easy to use. All you do is type in the URL, type in your level. So for this one I did botanist. It's annoying to switch back and forth on a single tab, so I have 3 tabs open, one for botany, one for miner, and one for fisher, just to make it faster for me, since I do all 3. In order to use it, you just look at the levels that are available. When it's highlighted blue, that means it's up. If it doesn't have a timer, that means it's constantly up and there are no time restrictions for it. Although they are worth dog shit purple scripts and I would not recommend doing them. So yeah, and the same goes for the white scripts. Even I still collect white scripts whenever they're up, if there isn't a purple script available typically. And I'm not going to get into fishing right now because fishing is like its own thing. So I'm just going to be going over mining and botany. So I'm just going to do a quick like example run. So the highest level thing I can do, which is obviously the lettuce, is in Aporia Labyrinthos. Just by hovering over the timer, it'll tell me the teleport. And if you don't know where it is, you can click on this map button and you'll get a little marker. So just to recheck, we're going to a Labyrinthos Aporia. And if you're wondering my gear, I'm obviously maxed out and everything, but I'll run through the ability rotation. It's pretty simple. Usually just scrutiny or whatever until you're 300 GP. Then you do your integrity thing, and then Wise to the World if it procs. That's pretty much every single time. So this first one's over here. Go under this gate. Get a little bit of lag because I'm recording. Excellent. I have perception food on, so I'm +6 perception. Most people use the higher quality shit, but I am obviously 3K plus, so I don't need it. So yeah, you just get the best thing you can do. If you can't do lettuce and you're level 89, do rye. Very slow, self-explanatory. The lower the things that are your level, they're gonna be easier to harvest anyway. And it's really annoying when you obtain nothing, because you do not want to be wasting GP on like increasing your ability to get something with like field mastery or something. That's just blah. Anyways, usually what I do is a collector's focus. If I am at full GP, I'll pop one of those, 2 scrutinies, and then I should be at 300 GP. Which I am. And I always use Meticulous Woodsman so I can get the chances to recover integrity. I didn't get too lucky. Then I Ageless Words. I didn't get a proc on Wise of the World. It's a 50% chance to proc it and then get another integrity. So that's why I do that. And then once that's done, you're free to collect. Then I sip a cordial, get on my mount, tab to the very next thing that's going to be up, but everything's transitioning right now, so it's going to be gone in 10 seconds. Pretty sure this is going to go next or something. Oh, we have some in Ultima Thule. It's Reatara, so I will go to Reatara. And you just keep going either back and forth if you are doing both botany and mining, or you can just sit on one and work on the other. I would recommend doing all of them at once just because it's like pretty fast scripts. And then whenever there is downtime, I typically go and do a fishing spot. And for fishing, I usually do Lunar Deathworm is up a lot, and it gives the most purple scripts. That isn't the Falania. The Falania is like the rarest fish, and that gives 1400. But the Lunar Deathworm is decently common. It's not too bad to get, and you don't have to burn GP on it. Holy shit, there are a lot of people at this one. Alright. So since we only have 500 GP for this one, I'm just going to scrutiny once and then spam my Meticulous Woodsman. Awesome. Pop my Ageless Words. I got a proc on Wise of the World, so I get an extra integrity. And let's go ahead and tab, see what the next thing is. Nothing else is up, so here I would like transition to a Lunar Deathworm and just go get at least one mooch there. So that's in Sinus Lecrum. I'm pretty sure you need one of the tomes of folklore in order to get the Lunar Deathworm. I think it's Sea of Stars. I know the Falania is Sea of Stars, but I'll go ahead and go to this one. And at this one, you don't use any GP. unless it's the 100 for the mooch. And then as soon as I get a mooch, I check if there's anything else, and then I head there. And typically I have regened enough GP. So, yeah, that's my rotation. And then, for Falania, if you have that unlocked, then I'll show you what to do for that after, actually, I'll be showing that in a different video. But generally, I do that every time I'm on server time, Eorzea time, midnight to 4 a.m. is when that's on. So for this lunar, you want to collect, have your snagging on, make sure you have gray worm bait. Go switch it up to my little sharky boy. And you just do normal fishing here, because we're going to be going for the calico, and that is just a normal fish. So this is a good place to just chill out. You have a chance at getting pyrochemites as well, and those are worth a few thousand gil. I would not desynthesize those. Everything else I would desynthesize, but the pyromites, those are worth a decent bit because people use them for leave quests. So I would hold on to those if you get them. They're typically at 2 exclamation point. The thing you want to mooch in order to get the lunar death worm though is it's calico. Oh yeah, there's the proto-mics right there, thing I was just talking about. And that usually sells for a few thousand gil, so it's a nice little bit of money. That stacks up a little bit if you're out camping here. Well, we got a 1. This could be it. Hopefully it is. Sweet. It's mooch 2. Just what we want. Now, if we don't get it here, we leave. Well, regardless of if I get it, I didn't get it, because it's, the death worm is the triple exclamation mark. But typically, after I get 1 attempt at it, this is where I would tab again and look to see if anything is up. If nothing is up, I will just continue to fish and wait for something else to pop up, which is probably gonna be in Elpis soon. But yeah, that is my general rotation for botany, mining, and fishing. I'm gonna make a separate video for Falanias because they are a very rare fish, and I want to have it fished in the video. I don't want to just say, hey, go here and get it, because that's lame. But yeah, I'll go ahead and turn in some of these just to show you what it looks like after this fish. Yeah, that would be another attempt on the death worm, but obviously Mooch 2 is on cooldown. And you can do makeshift bait for it, but it does cost 5 angler art, and if you're shuffling all of your... That's only... You basically only use that if you're camping there, because you won't have your angler art up enough, because you'll be shuffling between botany and mining and blah 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 blah. So, you lose the stacks when you hop classes. Yeah, and that's the next thing up. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn in here. It takes a while to load because Rods at Han's hella full right now. It's basically peak time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, I'll leave a link to Teamcraft in the link below the video. But yeah. If you get used to using Teamcraft, it just makes gathering for Scrips so fucking easy. I've never used the crafting version for it, but yeah, that's typically what I do. Later, taters.